So perhaps like me, you're curious as to how on earth we're going to deal with the tofu. So what I have is a food processor, and the tofu is in there along with some chicken bouillon. Recipe I used was a vegan one, but I don't have vegetable bouillon. Garlic powder, about a third of an onion, some pepper. There's actually some lemon juice, and some soy sauce. It's about like a juice of 1 lemon, so it's like 2 tablespoons and about a tablespoon of soy sauce. No, I did not measure. And then there will be spinach that I'm going to fold in, but I'm going to taste the base and make sure the base is tasty. And I might add some Parmesan cheese, but we're going to see how this does first. There's always this moment I have where I suddenly worry I've made a terrible, terrible mistake. This tastes like nothing. It tastes like nothing. I'm gonna add some stuff. So I'm adding about a third or a quarter of a cup of Parmesan cheese. That's about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. Yeah, it's another blend. And a little bit more soy sauce. I might regret that, but it really didn't taste like very much to start off with. So ironically now I can taste the onion. So it's better. I'm probably going to leave this alone and let it mellow for a little while and see what happens. But yeah, and there's going to be spinach in it, I promise. So this will be spinach dip made with tofu. So this made a lot of sense in my head, but I'm a little worried about this. But this is normal. So what happened is the goat cheese has been mixed with parsley that has been chopped. We have parsley in our garden, so that's where that came from. The plums have been sliced. And then I took the meat smashy thing, the smooth side, and smushied some chicken breasts in with plastic wrap, basically until I was afraid that I hurt it too badly. So yeah, I smushied it until I got scared, and that appears to be a thickness of half an inch. And now I'm going to try to roll it, which unfortunately I can't do and hold the phone at the same time because then I'll have chicken yucky on my hands. But anyway, that's what's happening. So it folds. I feel kind of silly because I feel like if that's all I was going to do, I should just butterfly the chicken. But we're going to roll with that. I'll probably get some twine, I guess. So take 2. 1, this is the larger chicken breast. I was slightly more bold in the squishiness, but really not by much. The other thing I went ahead and did is I went ahead and just chopped the plums because the slices were really pretty, but the slices didn't bend very well. So I'm feeling that this is not going to actually roll. I'm going to give up on the rolling thing and just pretend like I meant to do it this way. Absolutely. So at least they're in dishes now, and there's lots of twine. Lots of twine. Yeah, I don't know what this is going to look like when it's done. Hopefully prettier than it is right now. So I had quinoa, carrots, goat cheese, tofu, and something else that was
Plums.
weird. Plums! That's why everything's red. So I went ahead and grabbed chicken breasts. So the goat cheese was mixed with parsley and then stuffed with the goat cheese parsley mixture as well as the plums.
Into chicken.
In chicken, yes, chicken breasts that I flattened kind of successfully. Then there is quinoa, which was done with chicken broth and some of the chopped carrots. Then the tofu is actually in this spinach dip, which I have also mixed with Parmesan cheese and some spices and some lemon juice and soy sauce. And then there are more carrots for dipping into the stuff. So that's dinner.
That sounds delicious. Let's go ahead and try it out. And then we have, for the first time, guest judges to tell us what they think. All right, we'll be right back. We're back. I'm happy to introduce our guest judges. We've got Miles, winner of 8 James Beard Awards.
8,000.
8,000. And we've got Katie, the inventor of the color blue. So, what did you think?
You going first?
You go.
So, I really enjoyed everything on it. So, surprisingly, I actually ate and enjoyed eating things that have tofu in it, which is a surprising accomplishment. So, way to go, Steph.
Yes.
That's pretty good. The dip was really good. Enjoyed it. I even ate veggie things with it. and it tasted good. So that was also surprising and awesome. I really enjoyed the chicken part, particularly the plums, and I've been told, I shouldn't just say I like it, but that what aspect of it I liked. So I liked the plum content of the plums aspect. That was particularly good because it tasted kind of like something that was grown that had a large content of sugar, and as we all know, sugar content is directly proportional to goodness.
This is true.
And so that made it amazing.
For me, I really liked everything as well. I think that my favorite part of the chicken, and I think that the host know me, and so with the magic ingredient being goat cheese, that was kind of skewing my response here because I'm a big fan of goat cheese. So the tanginess of that worked really, really well with the plums and the chicken and the quinoa, and wrapped everything together. With the tofu spinach dip, I really, really liked. But after a while, I kind of wanted it to have a little bit of bite with it, so maybe a little bit more onion or some other spice. But overall, still very creamy, very good, and also the thing to do with tofu. So, thumbs up. I hope we get invited back.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. You said you had a public service announcement to share.
Yes. I didn't want anybody to be worried about your wonderful host, Steph and Will, and their health and safety. And so, while you may not see this, but Will is over 6 feet away from us.
More like 12.
As he-
Like double that distance.
We're very zoomed in.
We have a very large patio here, and we were all social distancing and wearing masks whenever we were not eating. So we were trying to all stay safe and healthy during these times.
So the chicken didn't fall apart. I was super pleased. It actually worked. Yay!
Excellent. I was really pleased. The blue cheese and plum added a richness to the chicken that was really nice and supplemented it well.
So I was really pleased. Also, for those of you that are wondering, basically I made most of the food without a mask, and then once everything came out of the oven, also while I chopped all the vegetables, because that didn't get cooked, I was wearing a mask. No gloves because I can't find my gloves. But I washed my hands a lot. Good news, bad news with going to graduate school and getting a PhD in biochemistry is you get really paranoid about washing your hands.
She's
all
a
the
scientist, so
time.
she understands both safety and personal protective equipment.
But yeah, cool. So everything was apparently delicious, and yeah, the goat cheese and chicken, can't go wrong. It's a good call.
See you next time.